Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Silver Hawkins, Zariel, the early birds. How is it going? Welcome back. We're gonna chat a little bit while folks catch up to what's going on here. And then we'll start our gaming session. Today we got a very special game I want to share with you. The Markler Plays. Welcome back, dude. Nice emotes. How's it going, buddy? I'm gonna share with you a very interesting game, Outward. And RPG, heavy basis, or I guess heavy focus on exploration. And very deep, like RPG elements. Very interesting. It's from a smaller studio. And so, it's not a AAA game, but it looks pretty good, and I haven't seen any bugs yet. I think it has a lot to offer, gameplay-wise. So yeah, we're gonna chill, discuss things as we usually do here. And, yeah, talk about the game, talk about what's going on. I got my tea over here. Ah, that's nice. So, the other day, we were talking about wear the hat. Where's the hat? There's never been hats, man. The entire time I played Red Dead, like 50% of the time, I didn't have my hat on because I lost it somehow. Oh, man. Trying to get my desktop to display here, and somehow that's not working. Thank you, OBS. Doesn't matter, we don't need the desktop, right? How's it going, guys? We were talking the other day about the idea of universal basic income. I'd be interested to know what you guys think about it. The idea that there's two things that I find very seducing about it. I'm doing very well, thank you for asking, Markler. How about you, man? The two things I find seducing about it for society is, the one thing, it removes the resentment thing that we talked about with well-being. No, sorry, with welfare. Anybody that's on welfare, the people who are not getting it tend to develop a sense of resentment sometimes, right? That does happen. But if it's something everybody's getting, that's gone. So I think that's positive. The other thing is the idea of giving equal opportunity to everybody. It's kind of a big thing, you know? Not equality of outcome, right? Because that takes you into very dangerous territory, like redistribution and things like that. But the idea of, you know, evening the playing field, I find that quite enticing. So, hello Basil, how's it going, buddy? Playing, don't bite my foot, buddy. No, bad Basil, don't bite the foot. Fat Hedonist, what's up, dude? How is it going? We're gonna be playing Fat Hedonist. We're gonna be playing Outward in a moment. Basil is hungry. Bite the foot. Same shit, different day. Every day is different, man. And the moment you realize that, that opens the situation up for it to be better, you know? Like, even if you have a shit day, the fact that it was slightly different from the prior day means that it can also be better, right? So that's like, that's a big thing. Not every day is the same, man. Ever. It's so weird that cats like to bite your feet. Do you know what I mean? Like, if I was a cat, I wouldn't be wanting to bite a giant foot. Like, what are you doing? Biting a foot. Was that an Offspring cover? Yep, that was an Offspring cover. It distracts me a little bit if I'm hearing myself sing while I talk to you. Oh my god. Okay, I'll practice. I'll see if I can make any sense while I hear myself at the same time. The bite the feed to cripple the human's movement? But he depends on me to feed him, though. That wouldn't be smart. Oh, okay, Silver's got some thoughts. He says, while universal basic income is appealing on an emotional level, it presents a number of issues. For one, it wouldn't resolve resentment at all. It might even entrench resentment further. Here's an analogy for you. You're a parent of 2 children, and you take them to a trip to park. There's ice cream seller, and you go there, you buy 2 ice creams, then you hand the 2 ice creams to one of your children. I don't get your analogy. The idea with the universal basic income is that everybody gets theirs. Even, well, I don't know what the minimum age would be. I assume it would be 18, but everybody would get their own regardless of what they earn, right? A parent of 2 children, and you take them to a trip to the park, there's an ice cream, and you go there, you buy 2 ice creams. The other child is very unhappy, so you attempt to correct the issue and give the other child a second ice cream by taking it from the first. I don't think I follow you, man. I might be just too slow-brained today to follow your analogy. But nobody's taking... Who's taking... Who's taking the ice cream from the other child? This is something that everybody's getting, right? And you take what you want, so we're already paying taxes, so already there's redistribution, so there, you know, that's not gonna change. But instead of only some people getting help or assistance, everybody gets this, you know, significant amount per month that takes them to a place where they can at least afford, you know, maybe a place to live and not die of hunger. But I think the trick is that the amount is not enough. You still have to work. The amount is not enough to get you by, right? I think that is a false equivalency, Silver. You are taking from the people who stole most of the resources in the first place. At night, cats check your breath. If you're not breathing, they start eating you. Sleep tight from now on, Johnny. Thank you, Zariel. That is very reassuring. You know what? Basil does check. Or at least he does something that could be him checking. Hello, ODM. Welcome back. You're catching us in a discussion about universal basic income. Cats eating you alive, and and Outward, the game we're about to play. Money comes from somewhere. It is redistribution of wealth. Yes. It doesn't solve the fundamental problem that created the conflict, the situation to begin with. Correct. It is. But nobody's talking about removing all redistribution. I mean, some people are advocating for that. But what some people like Andrew Yang, presidential candidate for the US, what those people are advocating for is changing what we're doing with the money we're redistributing, right? So it's not a matter of redistribution, yes or no. It's a matter of what do we do with it, and the idea is instead of giving it to a select contingent, we're gonna distribute it, you know, to everybody. And some people will need also, you know, extra welfare if they have health conditions and whatnot, but yeah. Zariel says, as far as I know, UBI has failed so far during the experiments in Finland. Yeah, I would say so. But you can't compare necessarily one case to another. And just because it failed once in an implementation doesn't really tell me that the idea is flawed, to be honest. I'm okay with that as long as the main goal is for everybody to have a job. Yeah, I think we are a bit stuck with the idea that everybody needs a job, and the idea that we have to work for the sake of working seems to be outdated. I think if the work is not valuable, or if it can be done by machines, then we don't need a person doing it. And it's a good discussion we got going. Zaria says money is a supplement of survival level of an individual in a civilization. You need the will to survive to make money. Right. UBI also creates a dangerous precedent of we set up UBI and everything is hunky-dory, which means cutting on other important social programs. I think that the trick, again, is that the quantity of money that's given out is not enough to take care of everything for you. You do still need to go out and work, but it's not your typical scenario or of, you know, because you're going out and working, you're no longer getting welfare and you're almost worse off, you know? I think that's one of the pitfalls people fall on nowadays. But that said, I don't take any welfare, so I'm not gonna say I'm unbiased. Everybody's got their biases, but I don't have, I don't rely on welfare. I guess that's useful to the conversation here. Having a job is the fundamental thing, not as a mean in itself, but as a way to actually earn your living. When you live in poor countries like mine, you notice that it's okay to give just money because they are poor. Encourage the poor to have an attitude that they're entitled. I think you're onto something, ODM, in the sense that when you earn, there's something about it, isn't there? If you gotta earn it, there's a sense of pride in it that people get that I think in some ways we're hardwired to require, that, that level of feeling like we're a provider. Not just men, but women too, right? Even though traditionally, the man was the provider, like back in the original, development of humans. We might not have evolved biologically a lot since then, but definitely, the social constructs have. But I think we still have some of those biological triggers, right? If we're not earning, if we don't have that feeling of earning the bacon, it seems like something would be missing, probably. And this is, talking to some friends who do rely on welfare solely. They don't work. I do get this feeling from them that they feel a little bit shitty because it's like they're not earning it, and it's a tough situation. The better option is to create a system that creates equality of opportunity and accumulation of wealth, is less focused on a select few. I agree with you 100%, Silver, but I think UBI on paper takes us in a direction where we even the playing field a bit more for people, to be honest. So it builds equality of opportunity versus equality of outcome more. Equal opportunity is a myth in the current system, at least in the US. Yeah, I don't think we're there by any means. Don't think we're there by any means. I think, again, I do find the idea of UBI enticing, and I think it takes us in the right direction, but it doesn't mean that it magically solves the problem. I think that's one of those problems that needs several steps for us to be able to get to a solution. And it seems to me that this might be a step in the right direction. But this is on paper, Let's kick off our game here and see what's going on. So, Outward. I played a little bit of this. So yesterday I had the day off because No, sorry, not yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. I'm losing track of my days here. Basil, use tackle now. And so I had the day off yesterday. The plan was to play some Sekiro off camera and make some progress, but I started playing some of this, and it just caught me, guys. It caught me. Initially, I wasn't sold at all. Let's go into our game cam here. I wasn't sold at all initially, but I gotta tell you, man, I've come around on it because it has a lot to offer, and hopefully I can convey that to you here. Silver says it addresses only the symptoms. Want to see this game? Yeah, we'll take a look now. Fat Hedon says you have 2 schools in one town. Rich kids go to one school, poor kids go to other. Rich school gets the money from higher property taxes, while the poor school gets no money for teacher supplies. Education is key. We do not get an education because you are poor. There's an issue. Yeah, no, I agree with you. I think a big focus should be put on education. So let's take a look at what we got to offer. It's the circle of life, right? Yeah. Let's see what he has to offer. So this is our man. This is what the menu looks like. And you can see immediately that we have a large backpack on us. So I've been playing a little bit and I've made some progress. When you start off, you have a very shitty backpack. Barely any capacity at all. And then over time, you start to get more and more capacity. Let me see if I can get a Basil cam going here. Hey buddy, you wanna do a little Basil cam action? How about that, buddy? Oh, it's too dark? It's quite dark. I'm sorry, guys. But there you go. There's Basil. So, anyways, let me show you around a little bit. This city is called Berg. And what you'll find is... Whoa, Fat Hedonist. Thank you for the 2 months. Tier 1 sub, man. Keep up the good work. Thank you, sir. Thank you for being there, for returning, and being an active part of the community as well. I really appreciate it. So, Berg is one of the cities that you encounter early on, and you will see that the cities don't have a ton of like action in terms, you know, you won't find people doing a lot of stuff. Like, for example, this guy is the closest to someone doing something. But I find that the colors are really enticing, and I'm gonna show you the outwards, right, in a moment here. We got 3 water skins. We have some food, travel rations to keep us supplied. We have a luxury tent that will keep us going. But if you look at this, we're almost at full capacity in our inventory. So before we leave, let's see if we can sell some stuff over here.
This worries me.
What kind of game is this? I'm gonna show you in some more detail now, Fat Hedonist. It's basically an RPG with heavy focus on exploration, navigating the surroundings, finding landmarks to find out where you are. And that's kind of the jam. So we're gonna sell some stuff to this man. We really don't have a lot of carry capacity at this point in time. The bright nobleman. So another thing here is the weather. So we will encounter cold weather and hot weather, and different gear has different properties for that. So I'm gonna sell some of the stuff that I have because we're running out of space. So whatever I don't absolutely need, I am going to sell to this man. We'll keep that, we'll keep that. So we don't have a lot of space to work with, sadly, in our backpack, but we're gonna have to make it work. Okay. Let's go out. Take a look at the world. Personally, I don't see positive contributions to society of having billionaires. The concept of the self-made billionaire is a myth. Obviously, the capitalist system is going to have inequality, but I think there needs to be an upper limit. I don't know, man. If you remove... That's a dangerous thought, my dude. The moment you put an upper limit... I don't like the idea of capping people, you know? Because some of these crazy motherfuckers like Jeff Bezos, you know, you're removing the drive of a person like that to go out and be amazing or remarkable. So I wouldn't be on board with that, but, you know, you're not alone in thinking that, you know. We're all entitled to our opinions. I think that would be a mistake, personally. But so you see, out in the world, the game has the opposite of a Far Cry syndrome. Far Cry syndrome, of course, is the fact that an enemy aggroes you every 30 seconds. So you got like open spaces, and you can see far into the horizon. And when you look at the map, each area has its map, and you don't see, guys, you don't see where you are in the map. Marklar, thank you for the host, my dude, appreciate it. And so the kicker is that to navigate these areas, you need to look at the landmarks. For example, there in the distance, you see some kind of harp-like structure. Well, you need to kind of find what that maps to, you know, in the map, and then that will help you navigate. For instance, right now, we came from the city of Berg, and we just crossed this bridge over here. So, if we continue to go east, we're gonna go to Abrasar, which is a desert area. It's the next area we need to go to. I'll explain what the quest that we're doing is in a moment as well, but we're gonna start heading that way. He would still be rich enough to buy whatever he wanted, but that's not the point though. He has a greater vision than just buying what he wants, Silver. He's thinking about a fucking moon colony, right? And limiting a motherfucker like that, it doesn't seem to be the answer to me. I think we need to propel those dudes to, you know, to do those amazing things. And no, I don't think that just redistributing that money to people would be the right answer. Again, I don't, you know, I don't hold anything against you for thinking that. I think a lot of people think that way. But I think that's a mistake. You're right there, Jonny. I think some kind of mandatory contribution to society from those that earn more could help, maybe. I mean, to some extent we have that. I know that people get away with like sneaking taxes, like, you know, some big companies. But overall, you know, I mean, I get taxed more than people who earn less than I do, for example. So, you know, I think overall that's already, you know. The game looks pretty, right? Yeah. So the thing is that right now it's going into night time, so the lights are a little bit sedate, but it really pops, guys, during the day. It's very, very cool. It's not a question of redistributing the money to people, that would be UBI. It's about using the money to set up a system that offers more equal opportunities. Right. But that seems to circle back to the same thing, though. Fails every time, though. People need ownership of something in their life more than solidarity. I mean, if it was easy, right, guys? People would have figured out this shit long ago. So, for example, you can see that very, I guess, unique, significant landmark over there. So if we take a look at our map, what we've done is we've come here, we've crossed the bridge, and now we're looking at that vigil pylon. So it tells us that we're, you know, we're on the right path here. Because we have that on our right-hand side, and we're headed east to Abrasar, like I've said. And once it gets a little bit darker here, we're gonna sleep out the nighttime. I agree we need an equilibrium. I don't think that either, you know, extreme is the answer. But I also think, oh look, starting to rain a little bit. Look at that. But I also don't think that... I also think, rather, that it's possible there's something we haven't thought about, you know? Entirely. Something entirely different we haven't thought about that could be the answer. So, I'm always, you know, listening to new people and what the fresh ideas are. Can you choose your main weapon, or is it always a spear? You absolutely can choose your main weapon. I should have talked more about this, Marklar. But basically, you can choose everything. So you can use bow and arrow. You can use a sword, you know, pikes, maces. Right now, we have a pistol and a spear. And those are kind of our main go-to weapons that we have. And another key thing in the game is traps. So you can set up like ground traps that enemies can run into, because really you're just little more than a peasant. So you start off being very underpowered. And every enemy is a big menace to you. Okay, so west is Berg City and north is Hallowed Marsh. Let's take a look at our map here. It looks like from here we need to go more to the south. It looks like we might have missed our road. Let's backtrack a little bit. So some of those deer are very aggro and they will totally kick your ass. So we gotta be a little bit careful. We also have a light on us that we can pop here. And this is an upgraded lantern. The one you get initially is a joke, guys. It doesn't light up anything around you. It's so funny. Jonny, can you have your screen a little bright? I can barely see. It's because it's very dark in the nighttime. ODM, like the game is very dark. We can do a few things. Oh, we're getting attacked by bandits. Let's make a run for it. I'll make some adjustments now in a moment, ODM, but you will see that, you know, really the answer is that we don't want to be running at night. So we're gonna camp in a moment, and then it's gonna be daytime. Run away! And another funny thing about the game is, ooh, lots of bandits. Run, run, run. Everybody's stronger than we are, right? So we gotta be super careful with pick your battles very carefully. I think we're on the right track though. This takes us to, yeah, it takes us to Abrasar. Let's do that. Oh no! The game has crashed! Disaster! The first crash and happens on stream. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. So yeah, some of the deer will aggro you, fat hedonist. There's like different types of deer. The conversation we had on the podcast the other day provided a perfect example of a system that is so fucked up that you have to pay people who pay $300K for a bottle on a bottle of air on one side and people who can't afford to see a doctor. Yeah, I understand. But that's the whole point of redistribution of wealth, right? Is to fix, or I guess it's to even the playing field for people, right? Why is my game crashing? My game has crashed. Okay. We'll try it once more. If not, we'll revert to our prior save. That's so weird. This is the first bug that I'm encountering. So just bear with me as I operate through this. I mean, I agree with you that whoever is, you know, well off has a certain responsibility. Okay, let's try to revert to a prior save. Whoever is better off, I guess, has a responsibility to help out others. Yeah, moral responsibility, but also, you know, I think it's fine to enforce it to a certain extent. I definitely don't agree with the idea of capping people and saying this is how much you can hope to make. I think some people's ambitions are way bigger than others. And again, the example of someone like Jeff Bezos or Elon Musk, and, you know, Bill Gates, I want those dudes. Okay. I don't know what's going on with my system. Sorry, guys. We should be back. I don't know what's going on with my system today. Some weird stuff going on. Okay, saved games. Again, I just want those guys to go nuts, you know, and do their thing. Pursue their projects. I don't want them capped to 100,000 or whatever it is, you know. Hello, Danny. What's up? How's it going, man? Let me just find where the outward saves are stored on the PC. Sorry, guys. Save location. This is very annoying. Steam apps. Okay, there we go. Steam apps. Let's go to there. Common. Outwards. So we go to save games and we want to remove the latest one, basically. So we're going to lose some progress, but luckily, you know, we're going to circumvent that corrupted save. I don't know what happened there. Welcome, Danny. We just had a crash in the game with a corrupted save that just kept us crashing. So we're trying to recover the situation here. How's it going, man? The system doesn't control the means of production. Within our current global system, the employers do. Well, people can choose who they work for, right? It's not like the employees have a sacred bond, right? So people are free to negotiate better deals and stuff. Surely. I think there's another exit to the city that we can use. We lost I guess we lost a little bit of progress. We're only running around, so we didn't really lose anything. But it's certainly annoying. I mean, this is the first, you know, bug that I encounter. Which is not... I'm not saying it to excuse the game, but I don't want this... I don't want you to get the wrong idea that this is happening all the time. FYI, the new NVIDIA driver is 500 megabytes. Ooh, there's a new driver? I should definitely install that. I didn't see it. Okay, so we took a different exit. We are now exiting through here. And so we're gonna cross this bridge and we're gonna head south. They said the terms shit. I should have not entered into this conversation. after taking a bunch of painkillers. That's okay, Silver. We'll continue this conversation later. This is a very interesting topic, and like I said, you know, if it was easy to solve, fuckers would have figured it out already, right? Instead, we got like people on different sides arguing for different things. Okay, so you can see over there the crystal tower. That's gonna be our signpost to know where we're going. And let me show you what the combat looks like as well. So with our spear, that's the sort of attack you're looking at. You can also drop your backpack so that you can roll around. And you can see our green stamina bar, very much in a Souls fashion. Although the game plays very differently, it does inherit some elements. Now, if you have your backpack on, the rolling is painfully slow. So that's kind of the deal. You know, the backpack is like an integral part of the gameplay here. And if you die, your backpack remains where it is, or it gets stolen, and then you need to recover it, you know? So it's, oh, bandits, shit. I don't really want to fight bandits. I think it was this way to the exit. Look at that. There's a bandit fighting a... I don't know what that animal is, but doesn't look friendly. Okay, so this is the Vigil Tower. But our train... we missed our train. Our train was more to the northeast. We're gonna have to backtrack a little. Now, luckily, you do have a lot of stamina to work with, but it does recover very slowly. So you want to be careful not getting caught out, because dudes will chase you forever. So enemies don't leash. And if people don't understand what leashing means, it means that they're tethered to a location, and if you take them far enough, they're gonna reset back. That doesn't happen. Most of the times, they will chase you forever. Very persistent fuckers. Zario, no, I'm advocating Marxist theory, which argues for giving control of the means of production, in some instances, not to the state or any one entity, but the workers. Worker cooperatives, you need more of those as an alternative. I don't know, man. I identify a lot of problems with Marxism. And to be fair, most of them have to do with the game has crashed again. Would be great if you could send it to the developer of the game. Well, you know what would be great, game? If you could not crash every time we go through it. What are you doing to me? That is crazy, guys. What is going on? So, are you saying that we can't go onto that location? What? I am so confused. Okay, let's do this. Let's search for a solution online. How about that? So, let's go on the webs. Outward. Abraçar. Desert. Crash. Give me a solution. Why is my desktop not showing? God damn it. Okay. This is the day. We already had like problems yesterday, technical problems. I don't know what's going on. Apparently we can't show our desktop. Is that where we draw the line, OBS? Thou shalt not view your desktop. Let's get some tunes rolling here. There we go. You were not supposed to go to the desert. We haven't programmed that path in yet. What? People definitely have gone there. I don't know what's going on. Thank you, Itberit. Itberit. I recognize your name, of course, from the ACG Discord. Thank you for joining us. And thank you for the follow. Enjoy your stay. We're having some technical issues, of course, with the game crashing every time we go into that region. And OBS doesn't want to show my desktop. So you know what, guys? You may not see my desktop, okay? I'm looking up some... I know you can't see it because the thing is not working. But I'm looking for stuff on forums if there's like a quick solution. Yeah, it looks like other people are having this problem. Oh, man. That is just... ball-breaking. That is ball-break. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're not gonna go to the next location then. And instead, I'm gonna try to do something. There's this one thing in the prior location that I wanted to attempt. And we're gonna have to remove the save again. Let's do that. There's basically like a very baller backpack in a bandit camp. But we need to sneak our way into it, and it's a little dangerous. It sounds like something fun to try, so let's do that. Sky Days! I didn't see you come in. What is actually up? My man, glad to see you on Outworld. Outward? How are you, brother? I am fantastic. Although, I gotta tell you, man, I'm not loving the fact that we're getting just ravaged by crashes. Let's try sleeping. That always helps, right? Pop our luxury tent out. Stop our own music so it doesn't collide with the game. Let's throw a few hours, like a 4-hour sleep. Right? Our beauty sleep. Make sure we guard against the ambush. And pop that. Hope you are awesomely awesome. Yes, we are. Indeed. Sky Days, of course, was in the international podcast with us last time. Okay. Ugh. Is it gonna crash on us again if we do this? Please. 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 Pretty please. No crash, Reno. Let's go! Let's go! The desert is offline during night time. It doesn't work during night. Okay, so straight away, there's something we gotta do. We need to equip gear that has heat protection, which I've done now. So that's gonna hold us up way better. Now, you can see this is gonna be a little tough because we gotta get through a long area here. It's desert time. So that's... yeah, we gotta talk more about that. I need to focus now a little bit in the game. So we're coming from the Enmerkar forest. And we need to make our way to trying to remember the name of the city. I think it's Levant. Levant? Yeah. So we gotta head east. Well, kind of like northeast-ish. Make sure our light is turned off. So we have a few tools to protect ourselves against the heat. I don't think the tent helps at all. But you can see our temperature is rising there. Apart from the crashes, are you liking this? Dude, I was loving it. I played this for hours yesterday. And totally unexpected too, because I wanted to do some Sekiro, you know? But I just got caught in this, and I was very, very excited to show you guys. It's just very unfortunate. And Itberit. I'm sorry if I'm butchering your nickname. If there's something you'd rather I called you instead of that, let me know. But it's on at least Xbox as well. I don't know if it's on PS4. But it's not exclusive to PC, no. Anything here? Check out the corpse. Oh, dude, lots of stuff. Grab everything. So, we don't have a lot of carry capacity. We gotta be a little bit wary. Do you think we can get anything from these cactuses? Okay, you are hot. I think when you're hot, drinking water helps. But this is the first time I'm facing like hot weather conditions. So I don't know. Do we have any teas or anything that can help against heat? It also restores, no. Concoction instantly cures, protects against cold. We don't need protection against cold. Okay. I don't think we have anything, guys, against heat. Which is quite troublesome. Anyone having a black screen? No, that shouldn't be the case. Just try refreshing. Fat hedonist. Oh man, it's getting real hot. I think it's gotta be that city there in the horizon, doesn't it? But the kicker is kind of each area, you know, is very unique and very interesting to explore. And there's something super rewarding when you get like a better piece of kit, you know, a better piece of gear, a better backpack, a better tent. There's just something just palpable that, I don't know, it really tickles my fancy, you know? And so that is like the main thing, I guess. And to be honest, I think it looks great. I know some people say it shows its, you know, AA or A or indie colors. You know, meaning by that the game doesn't look that great. But I think it looks pretty great, guys. You got the name right. It means simply be right, but with a northern accent. Oh, okay. I can't do... Dude, I've tried doing northern accents, and it's always been a disaster. You don't wanna see that. So there are classes, or you can do a little of everything. More important is there magic. There absolutely is magic. But initially it's very hard to do magic because it costs a lot. But I've heard that the more you go into it, you start to get gear that helps with that and facilitates magic using. For now, there isn't a class you choose. Hansori Mishima! Thank you for the follow. Hope you enjoy your stay. Welcome to the stream. Had to restart the browser. Cool, I'm glad it's resolved. So our temperature is going up a lot. We need to find some shelter. Hopefully we can make our way into the city here. So you might be asking or wondering, why the hell are we coming out here to the desert? The first thing when you start the game, let me just get into the building and then I can chat to you a little bit about things. The first thing when you start the game, you need to pay a debt. I won't go into too much detail. You need to pay a debt or you're gonna lose your house. So that's the main thing you're faced with early on. Look at this. This is a nice city, dude. The city belongs to Baratheons. So once you do that initial quest, 3 paths open before you. And it's 3 different factions, essentially, that you have to commit yourself to one. And each of them, you know, you have to go to a different location. The city that I showed you initially was called the City of Berg. That's one of the factions. But there's another faction that was a bit more challenging because you needed to traverse yet another area and a desert. But they told us that if we made our way to this city and we found the dude, the NPC, he would take care of us. And he seemed like a really cool character. So I can't wait to see what's up with that. So that just gives you an idea. I haven't done any quests beyond just the initial one, you know? Is this the dude? Everybody kind of looks like him. Yeah, this is the dude.
You made it! Welcome, my friend, to the heroic kingdom of Levant.
Nice! I want to join Levant.
Good to hear. We could always use someone who knows what they're doing.
I like the camera here. So one very cool thing, Danny, you can change the field of view, and I've expanded it to 100. I think it starts as narrow as like 70 by default. And it looks great. And the game runs locked at 60. It looks fantastic for me, at least. The voice acting is only partial, so they don't do like full voice acting. What's there is okay, but it's not, you know, the greatest. Good to hear. We could always use someone who knows what they're doing. You need... What accent would this guy have, though? You will need someone with high status to vouch for you. If you want to stay, we're facing another population crisis, and we need to be sure our new people are actually useful.
All right, listen up.
You should try Cyrene by the entrance to the palace. She will prove you if you can help our army. Or you can always make a deal with Sir Montgomery, the Baron of the Slums. He's usually outside his manor. Okay, so let's talk to the lady. Serene. I think he said she was by the entrance. Is that right? The picture looks bloody awesome, dude. Oh, cheers. Cheers, dude. Dude, look at the colors. Take a moment to take in, and also give me a moment to finish my tea, but take in the colors, dude. Don't tell me it doesn't look fantastic. It has great music as well. Someone who knows what they're doing, no job for you, Jonny. Dude, what's cool as well about the game is you're not really a hero at all, right? You're pretty much a glorified peasant. A glorified rice picker. Nothing against rice picker if that's your thing, right? But Levant Guard.
Can I help you?
Where can I find merchants and trainers? In middle of the city. Okay. Right. Cheers, buddy. Well, let's look for... What was her name? Serene. Let's just look around the city in general. See what it has to offer. Grand Inn, so we can sleep there if we want. Hello, ma'am. No? Don't want to talk. Hello, sir. Love the color on the steps, dude. It looks fantastic, right? Yeah, very vibrant. That's a great word that I don't use enough. Vibrant.
How can I help you?
Tuan the Alchemist.
This is troubling.
Hello, sir. What do you have for me? Let's see if we can sell some stuff. What do you offer? Cool potion. Concoction that temporarily increases your frost damage and resistances. It's very expensive stuff. So you can see they sell scrolls as well. This allows you to craft stuff. So I'm going to show you the crafting system in a little bit, because there's a lot of depth there as well. Off to lie down. Sorry to hijack the chat and engage in layman economic theory. I enjoy your conversation, man. I appreciate your contribution. I think we need to revisit the conversation because there's a lot there to unpack. Hope you feel better and enjoy your rest, man. See you next time. Tea time. We could also buy some tea here because these can help with heat, I think, to some extent. So let's take a look at what crafting options. So you see, these are like alchemic crafting scrolls. And because we have an alchemy kit, we should be able to craft stuff, although I haven't tried yet. So it's something we want to try, probably. Okay. For now, we don't need anything from you, sir, although I appreciate your business. Right, let's move on. It has great music too. Like, each area has very distinct music and vibe. I think they've done a great job. You can clearly see that's where, like, they put most of the effort, you know? You would say probably the combat looks a little clunky, and I would agree with you.
Can I help you? This worries me.
But we haven't even explored the surface, you know? We haven't even dipped our feet in the magic system. That, you know, there's a lot there still to try out. So this man sells very expensive tea. We don't need that. Okay, I don't think we're gonna buy anything. Is there anything we want to sell right now? I think we'll sell some of these potions because we don't have the space for it. And we don't use mana at the moment, so we don't need that stuff. It's just taking a lot of space. Let's just sell all that stuff and a small sapphire too. Let's go. Okay. Alright. Confirmed transaction. There's a decent amount of gold. Or, well, silver in this case. It has Zelda vibes. You know what, man? I haven't ever... I'm gonna give you a moment to absorb this. Are you ready? I've never played a Zelda game. I'll let that sink in.
Want to buy something? Oh, boy.
And now, before you tell me, oh, you gotta go out and play this old Zelda game, you gotta understand, I'm a little bit put off by the old graphics, and by a little bit, I mean like a lot. Gasp. Me too, you're not alone. Support group, right? Hi. My name, so now let's do this properly, right? Hi, my name is Jonny, and I never played Zelda before, right? You need to say it with insecurity, and then people around you validate you and say, it's okay, Jonny, it's okay. You know what, sir? It happens to the best of us. I've only played 2 of them. I'm with you on the graphics. I'm a graphics whore. I'm spoiled, man. The reality is I like these awesome, immersive, graphical experiences, you know? Okay, look at this. So we got some different backpacks we could buy. Look at this. This is like a wardrobe. What the fuck? Advanced bag that slows down the decay of food it contains. Interesting. So different bags have different properties. It's not just the capacity, the carry capacity. Some of them allow you to roll quicker, and some of them have other properties as well, as you can see here. So these are your basic bitch backpacks. This is the one we're rocking right now. We got like some very pricey ones. Strong box, tough box that protects both the wearer and what's in the thing. It gives you 2 protection. It's not a lot, right? And it has less capacity than our current one. Then you'd have to go. Good luck on the playthrough. Thank you, Zariel. Take care, man. And I'll see you soon. I'm not a graphics whore, honestly. I prefer good gameplay and story to graphics. I'm with you, but I don't think those are mutually exclusive, right? I think those complement each other. If I'm immersed by if it's visually interesting to me, then I'm probably gonna be way more immersed in the story as well. So I think those feed into each other. Cavernous bag with a large carrying capacity, but which slows you down. I would consider this. It only has 25 extra carry capacity though, so it doesn't seem that great. And I don't think we need any of the other like recipes or items for now. So we'll leave it off. Let's try to advance our quest a little bit. So we need one of the 2 NPCs they pointed us to. Bad at golf? Join the club? Bad puns, man. It's not great. And it does have some hiccups at times. I think you saw there was a little bit of a hiccup and then it recovers. It doesn't happen often, but it does happen. As Carrick would say, it's noticeable. Hello, sir. Okay. I got a level with you. Nice horns. I got a level with you. I don't remember where they told me to go exactly. But we're just gonna explore the whole thing, right? And eventually we'll find some Smooth the Tailor.
Yes.
Yes.
This worries me.
What do you sell? You sell like witchy garments. Oh, dude. A hound mask. Oh, that looks baller, doesn't it? We could be the hound. Basil's cam is too dark right now. One sec. Let's see if I can help that a little bit. It's he's not in his spot, right? He's by my feet, so the bastard is just not cooperating lately. Let me see if I can adjust some of the settings to make it a bit better. Motherfucker. It's just too dark. Okay. It's not gonna work. Okay. Doesn't matter. Let's continue. Doesn't have quest pointers or journal. It does have journal, but it doesn't have any quest pointers. So do a small task for Cyrene or Baron Montgomery. But it doesn't tell you where they are at all, ever. You won't ever get like a quest marker. Which is interesting.
Yes. This worries me.
Now, normally in a game this would be a disaster, but the whole game is made around this, right? The same way the map doesn't show you where you are. So it kind of works. How about like a coral horn mask? Reduces mana costs. I think that could be positive if we want to go into a magic route. Or we could go Hound Helm. Or get the helmet that reduces stamina costs. Is also interesting. How about that, guys? Do you want to go into some magic shenanigans? Basil don't want to put up with us today. Yeah. He's just sleeping by my feet. It's cute, but I can't film that. It's too dark down there. Need my markers. I'm directionally challenged. Dude, you get used to it and it works remarkably well. I'll tell you. Arcane Hood. Dude, I think I want to go Coral Horn Mask. I think that looks pretty dope. To be honest with you. I think we should maybe keep this because it has a bit of cold weather defense. We'll keep that for now. Let's confirm transaction, dude. Wait, what? I don't know what happened there, but that was a mistake. Equip this. Oh, dude, nice. Although I gotta say the armor is a little bit off-putting. This looks a little bit better. Let's go. Oh yeah. Oh, how awesome does that look, dude? How's the inventory management? Looks like a pain. It is. It can be because you have limited carry capacity. But we actually have capacity in our pocket. So we could just carry stuff in our pocket, to be fair. Like stuff you don't want to lose. Like if you lose your backpack, you know, you would prefer to have the key stuff not on your backpack if you can. So let's do that. We got a new awesome helmet. And again, everything you equip, you see visually, you know? It might seem like a small thing, but to me it makes such a big difference. Levant Guard. Let's just follow the main path here. Oh, you're a trainer.
What can I do for you?
Jaemon. Okay, so trainers give you access to new skills. Looks a bit like the Witchers, the inventory. Yeah, a little bit. Has a similarity. So skills, you need to train them. Some of them are passive, like this, for example. You repair your equipment 50% faster. Decreases the stamina and movement penalties from wearing armor. So those could be good. Look at this. This costs 500? What? We don't have a lot of points, and none of these seem really essential skills. Shatter Bullet. So we do use a pistol, and we could use those skills, but we don't have enough silver for now. Hero's Palace. Whoa.
What can I do for you?
You look tough enough. How's the outside world adventure? It's been years since I left Abraxar. Mother thinks I'm an embarrassment at major meetings. Why don't you tell me at all? Why don't you tell me all about your travels sometimes over drinks on me? Sounds like a douche, doesn't he?
How can I help you?
Oh, I hope you enjoy the sights and sounds of the heroic Kingdom of Levant. I'm Kiryuak, alchemist, politician, and philosopher. Oh, how
Use your ears.
arrogant of you to claim so, sir. I'm one of who convinced King Simeon and Queen Kalisha to declare Levant to be a nation outside the Blue Chamber's laws. No one of us regrets it here. Here anyone can be free to pursue their dreams, yada yada. So the whole kicker with this city is that it's outside of the regular society, like laws and all of that stuff. And so that's kind of the thing.
I am sorry, but unless you have official business here, I do not have time to spare for a visit.
Oh yeah, you seem very busy with all this sitting around you're doing. You know, that seems to be occupying the totality of your attention. So I'm sorry to have bothered you. Hello, King.
Listen up.
I'd enjoy swapping stories with you, traveler, but Kalisha and I are discussing what should be done for dinner or whatever, right? Okay. Is there anything in the palace we can ransack without consequences? And I love how the lantern is hanging like a carrot hanging in front of a horse, you know? That's such a cool idea. Because initially you have to carry the lantern and you can't use two-handed weapons, you know? While carrying it. Oscar material right there. Oh, top-notch performances, right? Undercity Passage? You might want to check it out. Although, to be honest, I don't think there's anything in the palace for us right now.
How can I help you?
I'm afraid I don't have time for you. Have a lot on my mind. Being next in line for the throne is a full-time job. I have to be completely up to date on everything that could affect the kingdom, and I have to watch my back at all times. It's exhausting. Yeah, you seem just exhausted. You know, the sheer exertion of standing on the same spot for an unlimited amount of time. Let's get out of here and look for the NPC. We totally... Looks like we totally missed the NPC wherever they were. Okay. They're rocking like a minimalist vibe in the palace, aren't they? They don't really have a lot of stuff there. They got like a single table, some chairs. That's about it. Okay. So that's the entrance. Where's the NPC, guys?
Listen.
Master Smith.
Oh boy.
Mr. Master Smith. Okay, we don't need anything at this point in time. We're fine. What do you sell, sir?
How can I help you?
Ooh,
This
he's
is
an
trouble.
engineer?
How? This is troubling.
Okay. Oh, Baron Montgomery. Okay, he's
A
the
new
dude.
refugee, Well, so long as you pay your dues, you're welcome to stay.
Oh. So long as you pay your dues.
Listen up.
You look like the adventurous type. If you bring me 200 silver coins, I'll vouch for you. Are you suggesting bribery, sir? How dare you? Also, I've just spent my 200 coins. So that's a little awkward. I mean, this very lustrous helm I'm wearing is kind of where the money went. No regrets, right? We look amazing. You are a guard. Where's the lady we had to talk to? There was like another... Basically, we had the choice of 2 NPCs. Okay. You know what? Let's talk to the man again and get the information. Hello, sir. You need someone to vouch for you? Serene, by the entrance to the palace. Okay. Did we totally miss Serene? The entrance to the palace is up there, isn't it? Oh, water. Let's go. Also, I didn't realize we were thirsty. Let's fill our water cans here. Are you Serene? No. Are you Serene? No. I'm looking for a woman. Are you the woman I'm looking for? No. Am I going nuts? These are just guards. The entrance to the palace. Serene, how is this a woman? Sorry. Looks like a lump of charcoal strapped to a man's armor. There was zero definition to the character's face. Oh my god. I've never seen less definition on a character.
Oh, wonderful. Another mouth to feed.
What is the name of this city again? It's... I will get back to you. I don't remember the name right now. Wonderful, another mouth to feed. We need mercenary... Sorry, I need a woman's voice, right? How'd that go? Oh, wonderful, another mouth to feed. For some reason, everybody in the village talks like this, right? Another mouth to feed. We need mercenaries who can handle the dangers of the desert, not refugees.
Show me that you're a mage and I'll give you my approval.
Nailed the voice, right? Show me that you're a mage and I'll give you my approval. We could always use more people who know how to use mana. You know how to unlock the power of mana, right?
Got a job for you.
Go to the Conflux Mountain in the Sharonese. Conflux Mountain in the Sharonese. That large purple one. Up along the side of the mountain is a passage with our flag beside it. Use that to get inside and down to the Lee line. Lee line? What are you smoking, woman?
Show me that you're a mage and got a job for you.
Oh, what she's asking of us is a little tough, guys. Let me give you an idea. This is Levant, by the way, is the name of the city. We need to go back where we came across the desert. Back where we came to the initial city that I showed you. Back to the area before that. And then that takes us to the initial area of the game. And that's where she's pointing us to. But here's the thing. I want to be able to wield magics. Right? So we're going to go there. We also have just massive balls of steel. And that sounded like a bit of a challenge to me. Didn't it sound like a challenge to you guys? There is no fast travel. Don't be silly, ODM. This game is hardcore. It's for hardcore gamers only. There's no fast travel. At least that I know of. Alright. We're not even gonna sleep. Oh, I know. He's a master strategist, right? He says, oh, the desert. It's hot during the day. You can always sleep and cross it during the night, right? To be fair, I don't think we have to. I think we have decent, like, heat resistance with our gear. We do have to equip our rice picker hat that has better resistance. Why is our pouch overweight? Right. Okay. Put the tent out of the bag, my dude. Okay, what's going on? Okay. Put stuff there. Oh, let's go. Okay. So, we gotta go all the way west. And we gotta kind of make a run for it because our health is gonna start to degrade if we get too hot. Let's do this. Let's have a drink before we head out. Okay. Well, doesn't the game crash at night in the desert? That's true, but we don't know exactly what triggers the crash. If it's just that passage specifically. I love this kind of effect. You know, like the heat, the effect of... Let me turn off the basil cam here because it's so dark you can't see him. If he moves to a better area, I'll put him on again. Oh, Le Chest. So that's pretty cool, the effect that you see in the distance with heat, you know, with things just blurring up. We learn how to craft a survivor elixir. Very good. And you know what? We have decent heat resistance. To the point, I think we're gonna be okay. I think. Let's take a look at our map real quick. We want to go all the way to the Nomad's Oasis. That's kind of like west with a tinge of south in it. Mirage in game is nice. Yeah, it looks cool, right? I don't know if there are mirages. Like, for example, this tree. Is this a mirage? Yeah, this is real. Oh, what's this? Gather cactus. Fantastic. Look at that. You guys see that in the horizon? It's like a massive statue. What is... Did I get lost? I don't remember this. I do not remember coming through here. Oh no. Oh no. The effect that you were talking about is a mirage? Is that what... okay. I thought a mirage was seeing something that's not there, you know? In the desert. So again, because we have a bigger backpack, we can afford to pick up all this shit. That wouldn't normally be the case. Let's grab the cactuses. That is the movie version of Mirage. Okay, gotcha. Oh, fuck. No, 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 no. Sorry, sir. Go back to, well, wherever you crawled out of. Sir, please refrain from following us. Oh. Here's the thing, guys. That guy will chase us all the way forever. He'll never stop. Is this the oasis? I think this might be the oasis that was referred to. But we can't afford to stop there. What the fuck is that? Looks like a giant dung beetle. I think we lost him. And I think this is the way out. At least I hope it is. Have a quick drink of water here. Yeah, our heat is getting a little bit out of control, but hopefully we're almost out of this area. So I guess it's interesting to point out that we're not doing a lot of fighting. And that's, I guess that harkens back to the idea that we're basically a pleb. And it's gonna take us a while to become strong, you know? We can handle, like, weak enemies, you know, with the spear. Let's travel back. Thank you. Please don't crash, right? That would be great. We can handle, like, hyenas and normal enemies, you know? But the moment you go to these crazy, like, sand dudes, it gets pretty scary. This is a dead animal. The dead beast golem. Nice. Okay, let's camp here. How about that? Gonna have a nice sleep. Couple hours, right? Nah, let's do 3 hours. And then we'll do 1 hour repairing. No, couple hours repairing, and we'll throw as many hours needed to guard against ambushes. So we're heading all the way to the starting area. This will give you a sense of how far we've come in terms of distance. And we're gonna do way more fighting in the original area because we can actually fight enemies there. So it will give you a better feel for what the combat looks like. One of the things as well, because you're underpowered, one of the big things you can do is use traps quite a bit. And traps are excellent. You can place as many in succession, you know, and lure enemies in pretty easily because they don't leash, like I said. You can lure them in. I don't want to fight these bandits because there's a great deal of them in like a small amount of space, although it is just one, isn't it? I think we can fight him. So, let me show you my pistol, buddy. Oh no. Okay. I need to pause the game. Basically, I'm using some mouse buttons to play this game. And I forgot to change the profile. Let me do that quickly here. Okay. Should be done. No. No. Okay. Here we go. Okay, so the pistol, the problem with it is you gotta load and it takes like a long time. Oh. Alright, buddy. So, I'm gonna drop my backpack as you see there. Oh, look at that dodge. And because he's got that nasty shield, it might be a little tough. Get him. Oh, yes. Nice poke, buddy. Okay, so we're gonna take his stuff. Let's grab our backpack again. Very important. It looks like we put all of this stuff in our pocket, which is not good. Okay, let's go sell some stuff. This is like a roaming merchant that you'll encounter every now and then randomly, different places.
Greetings, friend.
So let's sell some of our shit. Remember, we're trying to make also $200 maybe for the other stuff. And if it's not for one thing, it will be for another, right? So money is always gonna help us. You know what? Let's sell the mace. We're not really using it. And stability potion. It's a good amount of money as well. Reinvigorates. Oh, look at this. The cactus fruit protects against the sun. Very good. Let's keep that. Okay. Well, to be honest, I don't think we have anything else to sell. So let's do that. Got a little bit out of that. And we're gonna pop a bandage to heal up. Right. So probably want to avoid the 3 bandits over there. Our HP is pretty low. So you can see even against one dude, you can definitely go down. Can the backpack be stolen when it's dropped? No, they won't steal your backpack, luckily. But if you die, then I think your backpack can get stolen. As far as I know, that's the only thing that shows in your compass. So on the top where you see the cardinal directions, it will actually show you. It will actually show you an icon with your backpack. So you should always be able to recover it. But it doesn't mean, you know, it's gonna be easy. It's possible that that's within like a bandit camp or something. The bot's so stupid. Which bot? Just the enemy? You mean? Oh, look. A chest. Ooh. Don't mind if I do. Okay, let's take that. Oh, bag overweight? Okay, let's decraft the halberd we just picked up. That puts us underweight again. And we can craft some bullets with that, with the scrap and some thick oil. Can craft a good number of bullets. Looks like this is a dead end though, is it? Yeah, dead end. Oh, you mean Moobot? Let's see what he says. I asked the Frenchman if he plays video games, and he said oui. Nice. So, I guess I didn't talk too much about the crafting system, but something we could craft, for example, travel rations with lots of different ways. So there's more than one recipe for a single thing, and you learn those over time. You can buy those from vendors as well. For example, we can make more bandages out of some linen cloth, and we can make a campfire. For example, the weapon we're using right now, we made it by crafting an iron spear along with some predator bones and some linen. So that's kind of how it is. And for now, it's pretty basic stuff, what we got, you know? Like I said, we're skimming the surface still. But dude, the game has a lot to offer. I think it looks great. It feels awesome to explore, you know? It takes a while to get your feet under you, I feel like. The first backpack is terribly small. You can barely carry anything at all. Oh. Do we have anything here? No, nothing to collect. So this is the way into Berg, that city we started on initially. So we're gonna go there, see if there's anything for us to grab. If there isn't, we'll keep on going. And we move to the starting area. That's called Sharon Sea. Something like that. And I want to show you because it's a cool area as well. And it has great music. I love the theme song for the location. It looks like each zone has its own theme song. That makes sense. So pretty cool. Let's fill our water here and also drink. And you can see the survival elements aren't too harsh. Like we haven't had to eat, really. Our pouch is overweight. Let's try to sell some stuff at a vendor here. Hello, sir.
How can I help you?
Oh, let's just move some... Yeah, let's just move some bullets. There we go. Just to ensure we have enough capacity in our pocket. Now, do we want to sell some stuff, guys? This restores burnt health. It also cures indigestion though, and indigestion can be quite nasty. So I think we're gonna just sell the attire we picked up. How about that? That is good because I do not like survival stuff. For me as well, they get in the way a lot, right? But you've seen we crossed the fucking desert and we haven't had to eat anything, so it's quite mild, I would say. You do get status effects like an indigestion, and then you need a tea to cure it, which is fine. It's not a big deal. Let's maybe sell some of these bandages. We don't need that many, although it's good to have. I'm just trying to minimize the amount of weight we're carrying. We're already at 72. Jesus. The cold resistance armor is what's killing us. But if we go into a very cold region, we're gonna need that, guys. So we kinda need it. Could maybe get away with selling the master trader garb though. Let's do that. Gives us a great deal of money apparently, that we sorely need. Now these are interesting. I haven't tried these. Let's sell the poison one. But you can apply a bolt or fire effect to your weapon. That sounds really baller. Okay, let's commit our transaction. We're down to 66 carry weight. I don't know how... how are we so heavy? That seems weird. It doesn't look like we can sell our arrows. And we don't use them, so let's just drop them. That takes us down a bit. The mining pick. Okay. We also don't need the shiv, and we don't need the torch. Just trying to eliminate stuff that could be heavy for us, but not seeing a whole lot of stuff we can actually get rid of. Okay, well, let's just go like this. We'll do some more inventory management later. Very cool city, man. Look at that guy's helmet. Isn't that like a pretty interesting... It's a pretty interesting helmet. So this guy is a trainer. He also gives you access to new skills if we wanted them. Enrage could be something we're interested in. Increases the impact of your attacks. Using the skill burns a bit off your maximum health until the next time you sleep. That presumably is a good damage boost, though. What you guys think? Should we go for that? Seems pretty good. We can't afford like the other stuff. Too expensive. I'll tell you what, we can grab it on the way back. When we come back to the desert, we're gonna come through here again. So we can do that. And before we go, let's just do a quick nap to recover our health. Look at our luxury tent. Dude, when you start off, you just have the bedrolls. Which, at this point, we can actually get rid of our bedrolls. Let's do, like 3 hours. But when you start off, you just have a... just very... I don't know. It's very bare bones. And you sleep on that. You don't heal very much from it. Let's just have the berries we had. That's gonna set us straight. So our tent is very, very important. Don't want to lose our tent. We can definitely sell you...
This worries me.
Our... No, it doesn't let us. We can probably just get rid of the sleeping bags because they weigh a significant amount. Okay, let's go. Yo, Barabbas! What is up, dude? How was your day? Is it me or does it have like an oriental vibe, the designs? Yeah, no, it does. With the rice picker helmet, right? Okay, let's equip our baller helmet. Look at that. Dude, it looks so good. I'm happy with the purchase. Okay. So, we're gonna go in the opposite direction now. And we're gonna go west all the way to the initial area. I think you will see that each area does have a different... Love the mask? Yeah, it's awesome, right? I think you'll find each area has its own vibe. Like, I went to another place. It was like a marsh area. And there was a city, such a weird place. A city with giants. So every person in there or NPC was like a giant, you know? And just like creepy, no hair, just creepy like me, right? Creepy, glowy eyes and just massive dudes. Which, funny enough, they were like weavers. You know, they weave like cloth and stuff. A very exotic location. It's kind of like a poison swamp area, so, you know, I didn't love being in the area. And I was getting chased by dogs the entire time, and as you've seen, once an enemy starts chasing you, that's it, right? They're going all in. They're not gonna drop it. Those fuckers really wanna get you. I love the way the backpack looks. If you look at the backpack, there's like a fucking box in the bottom. It's not even a backpack, it's a fucking box tied to a backpack. I love that. Gotta stay hydrated, man. Did you guys know if you drink coffee or even tea, you gotta drink more water to make up for it. I used to have a lot of issues with not drinking enough water. Oh, what's this? Smoke root. Nice. And it sneaks up on you, you know? You don't notice that you're not drinking enough water, and then you feel like shit, and you don't know why. I don't know, man. I don't know what it is. I'm trying to pinpoint what it is about the game that has me so excited. Because if you were to put this on paper, we've been playing. How long have we been? We've been playing for like, what, an hour and a half, and we haven't. I think we fought one opponent, so it's very much like you're being very careful and picking your battles. But I love that, you know. It feels like it's almost like it's me, IRL, in the video game. Like, I would be mega careful what engagements I took, right? And fucking plan everything. Use traps. Use the environment to my advantage. Okay, so Share Sunnies. Share Sunnies? This is the initial area we're gonna travel to. Every time you cross to a different area, it takes 3 travel rations. So you need to have those, craft them in advance for the travel. Oh shit, it's winter time. Fuck. Oh no, our cactus fruit has spoiled. Fuck. Where did it go? Where did the cactus go? I'm so confused. Did it just disappear? Okay. Anyways, we have cold weather clothing. Look at this. Ah. Eat burrito. Gonna have to pop off for work early tomorrow. Really enjoyed the stream. Well, thank you, my friend. Thank you for the follow, and I'm glad you took the time to join us. I hope to see you around. Have a good sleep, man. And a good, solid day tomorrow. Get some shit done. And if you want to join us, we'll be here again at 7 p.m. UTC. And this area looks completely different now because it snowed. When you start off, it's all green. It's like springtime. So the difference is actually insane. Okay. We probably want to circumvent these dudes to some extent. I mean, we do have a decent amount of bullets. We could probably take them down. But we don't have a lot of storage either. So I don't think it makes sense for us to be greedy, you know? Beautiful, right? I know, it looks great. But I gotta say, I'm a sucker for snow in games. But it's crazy how the scenery changes, guys. Oh, we got a hyena. Okay, we can take care of a hyena. Oh, got hit. No. Oh, no. Stop. Such an annoying... Look at this. We got a status effect. Infection. And the infection never goes away. As far as I know, the infection will stay with you for life until you counter it. Let's just remove it with a T. We spent a decent amount of resources on T's for this particular occurrence. You know, let's also pop a bandage. So the way we should have approached that fight is first you gotta drop your backpack so that you can roll. effectively. And then that gives you better options, better mobility. But also we could have just used our pistol. We have enough bullets to go by. Let's gather some berries here. And stuff like berries you should really cook so that they don't rot. And for that you just make a campfire, you know? Otherwise, it's the same with meat that you pick up. That stuff rots over time if you don't cook it. And you can learn to craft different teas, different concoctions. You know, there's a lot there. Okay, so these dudes, the lobster guys, look at that. They have a nasty ranged attack. It's like an electricity attack. And they're really not worth fighting because they can take a big chunk of your HP away. And don't really give you much. So I think what we can do here is rest for a little bit at the bottom of the mountain here. This is where the lady led us to. So she said we basically need to climb this mountain, Conflux Mountain. And then in there we need to do some stuff. Hopefully we will know what to do. Hopefully. Let's pop another bandage to recover here. Because then we might not even have to sleep. I don't know exactly what is the path to climb there. I don't think we can climb through here. Okay, maybe we can. Some stuff you can mine too, but you need to have the pickaxe. And it's heavy, so it's a bit of a trade-off whether or not you want to carry the pickaxe with you. Luckily we got a big boy backpack, so we can rock it. Okay. I think this works. And all around this mountain, the grass is purple, as you can see. It's a great sight. I think once we go around, you'll be able to see it. There's a vast purple field around this. We going in the right direction? I think we are. We need to find a way into the mountain. And then brave the dangers that lie within. Okay, there's a path going up. You got like a little shrine with skulls around it. Ooh, eggs. Let's go. And what is this? Oil. Okay. So oil can be used to refill your lantern. Very useful. Yo, cat. Welcome. Good morning. How's it going? We're doing some Outward, an RPG exploration game. I don't know if you've heard of it. Work a lurk. Enjoy the lurk. Let's gather some tree. This is what I'm doing as well. Okay, let's put why don't we put a campfire right in here? That looks nice. Oh, we already crafted one before? Okay. Here we go. Okay. So, first off, we can actually use our cook pot or cooking pot. And then it allows us to do more advanced recipes than rather than just putting something on the fire. You can see here. What is this? Crushed berries boiled into nutritious syrup with warming properties. Let's do that. Meat stew. Don't mind if I do. Then travel rations. I don't think we need to do that, to be honest. And then we can also manually boil the eggs that we got. And anything else? No, I think that's it. Okay, so we got some food. There's a little fire there that can stay there. We don't really need to rest. We're healed. Let's continue our climb. Jonny, I'm off to send a cow to Bovine University in my stomach. Always a pleasure, dude. Later, everybody. Take care, Sky Days. I'll see you soon, man. I gotta pin you down, Sky Days, so that we do some co-op streams. I know that you got World War Z set up on PC. I didn't mean for that to rhyme, but you know, sue me. We should do that, dude. We should lock in a time for that. If you're down, we can talk after. Take care. Enjoy your cow action. I mean, fuck me if that doesn't look good. How awesome does that look, guys? I mean, come on. I mean, come on. Up for that. Yeah, we can chat on Discord later, man. Ooh, more eggs. Let's go. Grab all the eggs. So, right before this, I watched the Game of Thrones episode of this week. And no spoilers, right? But I just wanted to share with you that every time I watch an episode, I'm like a giggly teenager. You know? Totally excited. Oh! Fuck. Okay. Can we lure you out of this very difficult place? Like, let's turn on our light here. I think we can try something at least. Why don't we try like a fire rag? Oh yeah. Alright, motherfucker. It's your funeral. What? Drop the backpack, you fool. Oh, nice dodge. Oh. Oh. Huh. Oh. All right, buddy. What? Where's my pistol? I can't find my pistol, guys. No. All right, buddy. Get juked. I'm a Souls player, bitch. Think you can roll me? Let's go! King of the mountain! Oh! Tiny aquamarine. I don't understand. Where's my pistol? Oh! I see the grave mistake that I have made. What's my mistake? I didn't have my pistol on my pocket, and so I couldn't equip it. Right. Greasy fern. But here's the thing though, this is not what the woman told me to do. What the woman told me was to go here and then like there was gonna be like some place I could go into to unlock the mana, like the magic stuff. I don't know what's up with that. Let's do a rest. Throw me a rest. Oh, very cool as well. If you look there, you see the lighthouse in the distance. That's our hometown. Our house is actually in the bottom of the lighthouse. At the bottom of the lighthouse. Very interesting. Right, let's go down this ramp back onto our fire. We'll have a nice sleep. Don't mind if I do. Get some of that thick oil. Ooh, our lantern is out of fuel. So as far as I know, we can do this and then pop some fuel. There we go. Right? Is that correct? Yeah, that's correct. Looks great, man. So there's our fire. Let's set up shop next to it. And ooh, did I just miss this supply cache? Yep, totally did. Let's set up shop about here. Right. Throw me like a good 4-hour sleep. 1 hour repair and then 5-hour guard to prevent ambushes. Okay, so our mission, should we choose to accept it, is to find a way into the mountains somehow. Like, I guess there's some kind of cave going on. Also, we should... first off, grab our cooking pot. Don't leave it here. Second, cook the eggs we grabbed so they don't go bad. And also boil the berries. There we go. Nothing else. So we got enough food to go by, or to get by, for a while now. How about this? Let's try going this other way. You are hungry. Okay. Okay. Have some berries, buddy. Oh, this is pretty cool. Oh. Yes, Heroic Kingdom's Conflux Path. Let's go. Now this looks more like what we're looking for. The problem here is everything you do is kind of scary because when you die, it doesn't respawn you. You appear, it's almost random where you're gonna show up, and then you gotta recover your backpack, find your way back to where you were. It's not trivial. But we have 40 bullets. Let's make sure we load up our gun here. Are you an enemy? Yes. Oh, fuck. Okay. Right, buddy. Come on. Why are you not loading the gun? Bullets are required. Fuck me, I don't have the bullets. Oh. Alright. We don't have the bullets. We're going in. Whoa. 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 Oh. Get kicked. Yes! Oh, dude, it's so intense. Okay, let's not be a nub and have the bullets in our pocket. My god. Really digging the design. That's very cool. And again, everything is exciting because it's so dangerous, you know, everything you do has like a high risk attached to it. Put some of this stuff back here. Larva egg. Yeah. We're gonna need a good amount of bullets on us. There we go. Good amount of bullets. So now we can shoot stuff without the backpack on. It's very important. Let's heal ourselves with a bandage. Let's take a look at what the other status effect. We just slowed down for a certain amount of time. That's fine. So we got a bedroll here we could use, but right? I'm not gonna use somebody else's bedroll. We got some standards. An abandoned explorer lantern. Can you sell this for any amount of money? I don't know. What are you? Kind of fascinating, isn't it? What do we got here? Some horses fighting. Okay. Let's go check it out. Climb the rope. Oh shit. Fuck, it's so scary, guys. Let me eat an egg to recover some more HP. Oh shit. Oh, the slow rolls. Oh. Please. No, 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 no. Oh. Oh. Shit. Oh. No. Yes. Oh. Fuck, that's tense. What? Excuse me? No! Disaster, dude. We died it. I think we survived, but he left us some kind of poison effect. Oh, hold on. It respawned us here? That's very unusual. That is rarely the case. Usually you respawn somewhere completely different in the map. Fuck, that's lucky. Oh. Okay. Bandage. Oh, I thought we lost everything and we would have to cross all of the area to come back here, because if you drop your backpack and you die, your backpack stays where you died. So you would need to cross from a completely different place in the world to here without your backpack. Oh. Yeah, he left me some kind of nasty after effect. You guys think we can roll a little nap here to recover some HP? Like a couple hours, even like 3 hours. There we go. Dude. Oh, the thing is, everything is so intense, right? Like even a confrontation with a single dude is like full butt clench. Okay. We must drink a water. We'll be okay. So here's the problem. The problem is when we equip... I don't know exactly what it was, but somehow... Okay, so let's try this. Drop the backpack. And when you go to this... We somehow went overweight. And that's what fucked us. And I don't know what it was. We don't need the mushroom halberd. Common mushroom. We'll take it. Free chest. Let's take it. So, we got a padded helmet. Our helmet is way better though. Way better. And this stuff is kind of heavy, isn't it? I don't know if we can't carry a whole lot more, so gotta be a bit careful with what we pick up. I think we picked up like a second alchemy kit, which the good thing about that is you can sell it for a decent price. So I think we're gonna... Oh no, we can't decraft the helmet. I wanted to decraft the helmet into basic elements. Okay, so we can interact with that. Let's see what we got on the other side. Seems like we would need to activate the lift from the other side. Okay, let's go. Oh, fuck. Scared the bejesus out of me. Oh, we're bleeding. Let's put a bandage on that. Whew. Need to send an email, and I wrote, "Hey, yo," as the greeting. I don't think that's adequate. Okay, we could go explore there. There's a lot of stuff. Oh, it's so complicated. Okay. Let's check out the lift. I have a slow week though, which is cool because after vacations always take a while to get back to work. Yeah, I'm feeling the same. It's taken a while to get back to the groove. Second day working after a 4-day break, so still getting used to work again. Yeah. Go crouch. What the fuck? Creepy frog statue, right? Take it slow. Fuck, I'm so scared. Oh. So, oh right, this is the other lift, isn't it? brings it up. Why are there two levers? Oh, it takes you up. So weird. So this is how you get to like the middle floor, I suppose. Okay. Interesting. Let's try using that lift right now. Got some puzzlage going. Fuck off. Oh, the goddamn traps everywhere. And we're hungry as well. Eat an egg. There we go. That nice boiled egg. Oh. Oh, I understand what's going on. You need to put it. Oh, fuck. Ah. That makes no sense. Oh, it's a pressure plate trap. Ugh. Okay. Don't sprint. Pay attention to the ground. So, you want to send it to the middle floor. Leave it there. And then you want to say you want it to go up and not down. I think that's what the lever says or does. Let's try it. And this time we're not gonna trigger the pressure plate. Don't do it. Okay. There we go. Yes, works. Ah, fuck. We didn't do the other elevator. No. Darn it, Kakarot! Poor Vegeta, man. If you guys watch Dragon Ball, it's just so sad how Vegeta is supposed to be this prince of all Saiyans, but he's always fucking one step behind Goku. Okay. So we need to be able to have the other lift as a platform. We have fucked it. We didn't place this elevator there. Okay. Wanna go like so. Go up. There we go. Wanna grab it and we want it to go. Right, so go up. And then go down. Okay, anyways, poor Vegeta is just always trying to catch up, and he tries so hard, dude. And then Goku is just like, I guess, accidentally running into amazing discoveries. What have we done? How is the... I'm so confused. Oh, we haven't actually activated this lift yet. That's what's going on. So we've only been playing with that. Oh, fucking hell. Stop. Stop with the traps, you fuck. So we've only been playing with the one lift, and I got confused. I thought we were able to activate both. Where was the Declaration of Independence signed? At the bottom Nice. Oh shit. Dude, that guy is alert. You see that? Look at him. He's popping. He's not fucking around. Attack me. Oh yeah. Oh. 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 Get wrecked. Good show, like Cole says. Okay. You know what? Eat an egg to recover a little bit. One dude is fucked. Ah. It hurts my pride more than it does my health to fall to yet another trap. I will take all of your silver, thanks. So, you can bring it down now. Right. Goes all the way down. Can use it to go up. I think I'm confused. This is just fundamentally a different lift. It's not the same one we encounter on the other side, but it does allow us to go back up, so, or to go up to this side rather. So let's do that. So don't step on the pressure plate. There we go. Now, the lift is here. What do? Pray to the gods that it... No, it's not. You can't operate it from here. I think you need it in the middle position. Right? Oh, okay, let's try that. No, don't stamp on it. Okay. So, leave the lift on the middle position. Okay. Good. No stepperino on traps. Okay. How about that? Does that connect in any way, shape, or form to the other platform? Careful with the plate. There we go. I see you can also operate the lift from down there. Interesting. Another thing I really enjoy is when you kill an enemy, they're dead, they don't respawn. I think animals do respawn in areas after a certain amount of time. But you don't have the problem that you do in other games where people are just respawning all the time. Which triggers me greatly. How do we... I'm confused, but if we look at there, we need to manage to get both lifts up to the top floor so we can use them to cross. Right now that sucker is in the middle floor, which is not gonna help us. This sucker is also in the middle floor. So we have a way right now to get this up there, but what we need is to have the other lift or elevator. If you're American, the other elevator in the same, we need to have it in the top level, you know? Okay, here we go. So, how do you operate it? I think we had some operators. This is where we came. We had some operators. So we can operate this, can't we? From here, from down here? We could say like, I want you to be on the top floor. That one is now on the top floor. But we don't have a way to operate the other lift. Is that right? It's all so confusing. This, I believe this is the other lift. So if we go like... You are now on the top floor. Okay. Go down one more. Now the problem is we would need to have this like so. We're not gonna be able to do that. Man, it's tough puzzlage. Tough puzzlage. We do have the ability to operate this one, but how do we do it? How do we do it? We do have the ability to do this and then take it down like one level. But that doesn't work. The only way we can take the lift is if it's all the way down. Some hard shit. Okay. We need to take a better look at what's in there to figure it out. And we got hit by the trap again. Some deep puzzleage occurring. Right, let's see what's on this side again. Wait, can we not control the lift from down here at all? Oh, there's a passage. You dummy. We had not seen the passage. Oh no, but we can't open it. Fuck. I know, right, Basil? Frustrating, buddy. So there's nothing we can operate on this. So in a sense, that makes it easier because we don't have to even think about it, you know? Don't have to worry about it. So this is the only lift that's open to us for operation. Which means we probably want you to be at the top. And now we gotta figure out a way to get on the other lift and get it to the top floor. Which right now doesn't seem possible, but I think there's just something I'm missing. There's a second path. Let's go. Oh. I was missing an entire path. Okay, this links back to that other area. It's impressive looking, isn't it? A lot of mana shenanigans occurring. Oh, fuck. Fuck. Okay. That's very scary. Does it chase us? Fuck, it's right there. I see we're still sticking to the run away strategy. Pretty much. Although I prefer to call it be very tentative with your engagement strategy. Oh, fuck, I'm so scared. I don't want to die. Don't want to die. Okay. Our pistol is loaded. Fuck! Whoa! Oh. I don't like the lock system. Oh, shit. Load the weapon. Where is it? Where did it go? I think maybe it's dumb. I like your version, sounds much better. I think the AI is just stuck there, isn't it? You missed it? Oh. Pistolier build, guys. There we go. Wait for him to do that attack. Oh shit. Oh. Yes! Oh. He has done it. Would be nice if you could push it off the side of the cliff. Yeah. Oh. Fuck off, Mana Mantis. Eat a penis. Let's go. That's what achievement looks like, guys. Kill a single opponent in combat. I need to take a nap. This was very exhausting. And my bag is overweight? No, it's not. You're lying. My bag's not overweight. I need a good rest. What are you doing? My dude was floating. Okay. Give me a 1 hour repair and then throw... No. 1 hour repair. And then 0 chance for ambush. Let's go. It was a pretty spider though. Love the colors, right? Really enjoying it. Okay. Disassemble. Let's pop a water. How is our backpack overweight? I don't understand. What's going on? What is overweight right now? Let's break that down. There we go. We gained quite a bit of weight by doing that. We got a lot of stuff in our inventory. I think that's it. We got an insect husk. Fetches a good price. That's good. Yeah, we got a lot of mana stone too. This is shit we can, I imagine we can use, but also we can sell, which is great. Let's have an egg for breakfast. So what's this game about? Good question. So it's about adventuring. You're basically you're not no more than like a pleb, really. You're not some kind of hero or anything. And you're out on an adventure. And you basically choose one of 3 paths to follow, one of 3 factions. And it's really just about like exploring, going out on an adventure, and surviving. Let's eat some of this stuff. There we go. We're sorted. And you know, learning about magic, about different things we can do. We'll take this. I mean, that's as long as we can carry stuff, we should grab it. Fuck off! There's another one. Fuck! Oh. Is it coming for us? Why don't we try a few of our traps? Unless it's coming for us. It's coming for us very much so. Very harshly. No, sir. Okay. I accept that you hit me that one time. But I shall not accept it a second time. Okay, let's maybe try to abuse the scenery here to get a free reload. Oh shit. I mean, shooting him seems like the safer route. Pistol is super slow, yeah. It does a good deal of damage though. And it's safe, you know? Like, the moment I'm gonna shoot him like once more. And then I'm happy to take it mano a mano. There we go. I think that was smart. We didn't use any HP. And we only used some bullets, which at the end of the day we can actually craft. So let's craft a few more bullets. We can also craft spikes. And some more bullets. There we go. And I believe that will maybe help with some of the weight as well. Let's just drop this very heavy helmet. Give us a bit more carry capacity. We'll throw some of this stuff over here. Has a shield. I should have said. Oh, okay, gotcha. It's probably a way to increase it. Yeah, I think so. Although I don't know how it works yet. Blood mushroom. Let's grab it. What is this? What is this contraption? Ah, for fuck's sake, Basil. Oh, he's destroying my shit. Yo, Basil, stop. My god, he's actually destroying my... You see the guitar stand there on the floor? He's actually destroying like the rubber part that you put the guitar on. Fucking hell, buddy. You gonna pay for that shit, Basil? Yeah, I thought you wouldn't. I'm confused though. I thought there was a way to cross here. So like, what does this place give us? There's some kind of interaction that I'm missing? What do you mean stop being mean to Basil? He's destroying my property. Basil, stop. Okay, come here, buddy. Come on. Come on, buddy. Oh, you little fuck. Destroying my shit? Say hi to people here. Hello, Cat. Hello, ODM. Hello, guys. Little bastard. Destroying my shit. It's too adorable, though. Can't be angry at him. Doesn't work. It's Kitty. It's a kitty. See, Basil? People want to see you, buddy. Yeah? Okay. Well, I think we're going to leave it here. I don't know what's going on with the... I thought this would connect to the other side, you know? But it doesn't seem like we got anything out of this. Aside from just loot. Gonna have to figure it out. Okay, Basil. You okay now, buddy? Yeah? Calm down. Stop destroying stuff. There we go. Good boy. Alright. Well. Let us leave it here and reconvene tomorrow. There we go. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think. I think it's a very cool game, and it kind of flew under the radar, didn't it? Not a lot of people talking about it. If you go to Twitch, there's a decent amount of people playing it, but it hasn't gotten a lot of attention on it, which is kind of sad. Let's find ourselves someone awesome to raid, shall we? Who's online? Attack human only? Yeah. It was pretty cool, thank you. Thank you for being there, guys. Appreciate it. Who do we have online? I think yesterday we did Medusa. Who are we doing today? How about this? My friend Mirissa is playing some Frostpunk. Why don't we go there and share some love? As we always say, dude, if you can make someone's day marginally better, that is not nothing, man. It's not nothing. So let's take the time to make someone's day marginally better. How about that for a mission? Get fucking ready to share that love. And I will hope to see you tomorrow, as always, at 7 p.m. UTC for more gameage, conversation, and coffee. Thank you for watching. I'll catch you next time.